Gotta wait to talk about Crash 4. Gotta wait to talk about Crash 4. Gotta wait till we have tangible details. Gotta wait till we have a trailer. Gotta wait till we have something tangible. Gotta wait till we have a trailer. Gotta wait to talk about Crash 4. God, Crash 4. God, Crash 4. Crash 4. It's about time, Crash 4. Gotta wait. I can't wait to talk about Crash 4 anymore. I failed. I need to talk about Crash 4 right now. So, my cousin, as you all may know, is the Bandicoot himself. My second cousin, technically, is Crash Bandicoot, right? Not many people know he has a cell phone, but Coco's his sister, what do you expect? And there are only a handful of numbers that he has on his speed dial, and last week, I get a call, from Mr. Crash Bandicoot. So I answer, "Hey buddy, what's going on?" And he says, "Oh, you're gonna love this, my man. Working on a new opportunity, and you're gonna hear about it soon." And lo and behold, I believe it was the Taiwan Ratings Board, the Taiwanese Digital Game Rating Board, leaked some images and some information about a potential Crash 4. It's about time, coupled with some promotional material that some content creators got. It was a package with a 200-piece puzzle inside, and the image on the puzzle was one of the new masks that we had also seen previously in a PlayStation promo with Crash and his friends in their carts. But there's a mysterious mask behind him. We didn't know what it was at that point. We still fully don't know what it is, and we still don't have any hard details, but oh my god. 12 years we have waited. 12 years we have waited for a new Crash game, and that wait is about to be over because all signs point to this being a brand new Crash Bandicoot adventure, and I couldn't be more excited. When I was a young kid of 12 years old, I kind of drifted away from Crash because I didn't want to muddy his memory, I guess you could say, by playing his new games, Mind Over Mutant and Crash of the Titans. I later went on to play them and appreciate them for the different Crash Bandicoot aesthetic that they are, and that they're fun games. But they deviated so far away from Crash that everyone just kind of fell off the face of the earth with it, and Crash was effectively dead for the next almost decade, basically. Until we got the announcement for the Insane Trilogy, and it was just the greatest feeling on the planet that Crash was going to be coming back with his new games updated, but there was still kind of a hollow feeling there. It wasn't a big hollow feeling. It was the desire to see our favorite marsupial in a brand new adventure, and that seems exactly like what we're getting here. As details and leaks and everything of that nature proceed to come out, whether they're confirmed or not, or accurate or not, it's an exciting time to be a Crash Bandicoot fan. As you see more and more of these images, first it was the cover art, then it's supposedly in-game images that we're seeing. All of this is just so exciting, and I want to bring in my 2 cents on it. So I want to preface this by saying this is all speculation. None of this information has been confirmed. None of it. People are starting to act like some of this stuff is confirmed, but nothing is confirmed. The box art isn't even confirmed, but, you know, let's roll with it, you know what I mean? So the first thing I want to do is talk about the cover art, and it's a very big deviation from what we were used to seeing in the Insane Trilogy. It looks like Toys for Bob has taken some liberties with the character designs, and while that is a sore subject to many because of how Activision previously revamped their designs and how trash they were for Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant. Look at what they did to Tiny Tiger. You know what I mean? Like, I still don't want to talk about it. But these look really nice, at least from the cover art. You can see, look at Coco. Oh my god, I love that new design. And Crash just looks like this animated, silly, wacky, kind of what he used to be, not the... I think they were trying to make him badass with the tribal tattoos, which was a bad decision, but this kind of encompasses Crash's personality. Now, moving to toward more subjective stuff, we have some speculative leaks from the game itself. And while these might not be accurate, these might be from an alpha build, it's also an equal chance that it's from a final build. It's from a game that is intended to use these graphics this way. And it brings back a little reminder from Skylanders, and it kind of reminds me of how Crash's adventure in Skylanders looked. Now granted, this does look very cartoony, it looks very different, it doesn't look cel-shaded, but it looks like it's in a cartoon, which I don't know how I feel. With the Insane Trilogy, we saw these amazing cartoon/realistic graphics that just look absolutely phenomenal. Crash in his insane form was phenomenal, and now they seem to be taking a leap and a deviation away from that to maybe soft reboot the series a little bit. Now, with this, it's a little confusing because it's not confirmed, but it's heavily inferred that it is Crash Bandicoot 4, which means the events of the first 3 Crash games are canon and have come before this game. So that's kind of a jarring aspect of jumping between one and the other, is this different art style. But I think the reason that they did it was they wanted to stray away from what Naughty Dog did, and they wanted to stray away from the core memorabilia of what they've already done. With the Insane Trilogy, it was a remaster of the first 3 games. Now it's a completely different game, so their minds might be at, we want to differentiate the look of this game from the remasters, and that I can respect. I'm sure just as the Insane Trilogy did, just as Nitro Fuel did, the look will grow on people. Do you remember when the Insane Trilogy was first announced and people were kind of on the fence, but it started to grow on them and it started to look like this magnificent puzzle coming together, no pun intended, from that, promotion for the content creators, but you know what I mean. It all started to just come together. It looked fantastic. Some people were on the fence at first, but they grew on it. That might be the case here, even if these images are from a final build of the game. We don't know if these were taken early in development. We don't know if the leaker had any idea of the timeline of this game. There are a million different factors to consider when looking at these images. I, for one, though, think that this will be the final product of the cover art because it fits the look, if you know what I mean. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it does feel to me like this is the final cover art of the game, which would fit the new aesthetic. So all of this I'm hyped for. All of this I am excited to see. So let's dial it back. Let's dial it back a little bit. What does this mean? Well, I think it's safe to say that we can rule out remasters for Twinsanity, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash Bash, every game that was kind of on the plate for a remaster. Wrath of Cortex, I think those are all off the table because I think they're taking this in a brand new direction to go with it. And I actually saw something on Twitter that it kind of intrigued me, that this is a new separate canon. See, in Crash 3 you have 2 different alternate endings. You have the crystals and you have the gems. And the crystals doesn't get you 100% completion. It kind of lets Cortex and Uka Uka go away to plot their next move. This would lead into the Wrath of Cortex, to where they would come back and plot their vengeance against Crash. But on 100% completion, Cortex and Uka Uka get sent back in time, and that's never really explained. That ending could branch into Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, because that is another speculative subtitle for the game. According to the descriptions that have been leaked, it's basically a time travel thing, like Crash 3 was. And this is the leaked description that we've seen. Crash is relaxing and exploring his island in his time 1998, which is set right after Crash warped, when he finds a mysterious mask hidden away in a cave, Lani Loli. The mask is one of the quantum masks and apparently knows Aku Aku. With the quantum masks returning and a quantum rift appearing near our heroes, they decide to bravely head through the different times and dimensions to stop whoever is responsible. Now this blows everything wide open. So Lonnie Lowly is apparently the mask that we've been seeing all this time. And with this whole thing going through time travel and quantum rifts, Entropy and Cortex, as babies, maybe grew up and developed new technology, so the big bad this time around might be Tropy. Or this is a more maybe like out of left field conjecture, but the previous title that I saw for this game before the It's About Time released was Entangled. And I think that still fits somewhere, because quantum masks, quantum rift, entanglement, quantum entanglement, it just it seems to fit to me. So maybe there's even a big baddie named Entangled, where it's just a brand new villain out of nowhere, maybe teaming up with Entropy and Cortex. I don't know, but what I do know is I think Entropy is going to be kind of more in the forefront and in the limelight than he's used to. So we'll see where that goes. But I'm excited. This really seems like it's wanting to pick up right where Crash left off, and the aesthetic might have to have some time to get used to, but I don't think it'll be a problem, and I think it's an excellent successor, at least speculative successor to Crash 3. It sounds... I just can't wait to get my hands on it. I just can't wait for a trailer, you know what I mean? But what are your thoughts on Crash Bandicoot 4, on everything we've seen? The images, the plot details, the leaked gameplay footage, everything. I want to hear it, and on Monday, it's from Toys for Bob, it's really looking like we're gonna see something, so I want to get this video out as soon as I possibly can, because I want to talk about that too. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw here, be sure to give the like and the subscribe button some love, they really appreciate the attention, and until next time guys, probably until Monday, I'll see you later. Take it easy.